Challenges and welcome to the finale of Media Challenges campaign. The whole project started on the 8th of April and participants come from 130 countries and regions, and the videos submitted by all these participants totaled more than 100 hours covering every topic you can imagine. Little introduction of ourselves. My name is Xu Xiaojun from CGTN.
And my name is Morak Hobbs. I'm also from CGTN. And tonight we are joined by our fantastic 4 final teams who have just completed their semi-final challenges in Shanghai.
Team Shanghai, where are you, Team Shanghai?
Wuhan.
Team Wuhan.
Puzhihai, Yunnan, and Xi'an.
Yay, Team Xi'an. Of course, tonight we're also joined by 4 special guests. We have Professor Wu Minsu and Xu Minghua
Welcome.
and Xia Bobo and Eric Fu. And we're also joined tonight by the special guests and team leaders who traveled with the 4 teams for the whole project, and they form the media panel tonight, who also has the voting power tonight. So where are you? Hi, hello, team
How are
leaders.
you doing this evening?
Team leaders and special guests.
I wonder who they're going to vote for.
Well, maybe not that team.
Oh.
No, just kidding. And who else?
Also tonight we are joined by 9 additional participants. Due to COVID reasons, they can't be with us here in Sanya tonight. So welcome our additional members. Give us a wave.
Wait, these are contestants.
These are contestants.
They're not
Media
onlookers,
challengers.
right? So it's not 9, it's actually 10.
Oh, there's 10 people, yes.
There's a couple
But
of
9,
them.
oh yeah, 10
So,
people.
hey, everyone, thumbs up. Just checking they're real.
They are real. And over on this side, we also have 60 online judges
60?
who have the power. These guys have been selected out of the top
Ooh.
200 candidates.
So they are also the participants of this competition. Everyone, thumbs up. They're real. The most important thing is the rules, the voting rules.
The judging panel contains 4 honored judges, 10 media professionals, and 60 online judges selected from the global top 200 candidates. 4 honored judges are entitled to give 1 vote per round. 1 vote equals 5 points. 10 media panelists are entitled to give 2 votes per round. 1 vote equals 3 points. 60 online judges are entitled to give 1 vote per round. 1 vote equals 1 point. All judges need to vote for their best 3 candidates in the end to decide individual awards.
We are going to present you the videos produced by 4 teams.
Yes, each team will show 2 videos they produced during the semi-final rounds. So first up, we have Shanghai, and we're going to take a look at their first video now.
Team Shanghai, ready?
Fashion, mode, moda, moda, 时尚
5 ways to say the word fashion in the languages spoken in the most important and influential countries in the global fashion industry. We finally land in Shanghai, China, where relentless economic development and an increase in local living standards transformed it into a metropolis and a global fashion center.
Shanghai, also known as the Magical City, stands tall alongside the most fashionable cities in the world, and is staking its claim for the top spot in the global fashion industry. Despite disruptions from the COVID-19 pandemic, Shanghai has continued to develop, and some experts predict it will soon be equally as relevant as the big 4 fashion capitals of London, Milan, New York, and Paris.
It is the city's street-style fashion, in particular, that is gaining international attention and recognition. Recently, Chinese street style has become a breakout trend dominating TikTok content and other international social media platforms, with video clips featuring fashionable pedestrians going about their daily life, walking, shopping, or sauntering arm in arm with friends.
Shanghai street style fashion reveals deep cultural insights. The city flaunts a unique concept that we now dive into. 我内容到巨鹿 Road.
Freedom mix the traditional style with the new trend.
Fashion is so simple, just enjoy it and feel happy, that's all.
Different dressing styles, preferences in food, places to hang out.
We spent several hours on a breezy Wednesday evening exploring one of the liveliest streets in Shanghai. It runs through Shanghai's Huangpu and Jing'an districts and is only 2 kilometers long. Although the street is short, walking along it allows us to grasp the authenticity and originality of fashion in daily life. We documented many special images of street styles on Julu Road.
For me, I think fashion is passion. You need to feel passion for your life, what you're doing, what you're living for, and for your life. That is what about fashion. You need to love all the things you do or you did and give some good energy for the people you're living with. So that is fashion for me.
From youngsters to middle-aged professionals, to artists, elders, and expats, we interviewed some very cool members of the public walking along Julu Road and asked them about their views on fashion.
我感觉到就是自己这个心态很重要，对吧？就是一直要保持一个年轻的心态。对，我的年龄不年轻了，但是我的心态呢，一直都是在20几岁的年龄，也是比较追求时尚的。平时呢，有时候我也多数都还是比较精致一点的。对。
Shanghai people's understanding of fashion revolves around their daily lives and measures their personalities.
我觉得时尚就是自己喜欢的，适合自己的就是最好的。自己喜欢旗袍，然后也喜欢所有的汉代的古装，比如说明朝的一些饰品，以及马面裙，以及唐朝这样的类型的款式。
The city's multicultural dimension is also reflected. In fact, Shanghai street-style fashion brings together Eastern and Western cultural elements, harmoniously blending tradition and modernity.
Donc, je pense que la mode à Shanghai, c'est pas mode pour une personne. Ça, c'est la mode pour tout le monde.
We spent hours walking around Julu Road, bouncing between bars, boutiques, malls, and restaurants, trying to grasp Shanghai's understanding of and attitude towards fashion.
Essentially, fashion is not just about clothing. The streets have become a daily catwalk for ordinary people to rock their creativity and express themselves.
In the city of Shanghai, fashion is intrinsically linked to people's love for life.
By the end of our time in Shanghai, we also have fallen in love with the city.
我爱上海。
On the first day of the race, the media challengers gathered in Beijing and met for the first time. Our 4 in-China candidates were introduced to our 3 overseas candidates who are residing in Australia and London via Zoom. Their first mission as a team was to create a slogan that embodied not only the team but their chosen city, Shanghai. The final slogan they decided on was, "Pearl Wanderers, let's make it magical." All in-China candidates then gathered in Shougang Sports Center along with all overseas candidates via Zoom to hold the opening ceremony of CGTN's semi-finals of the Media Challengers event. On day 2, our team journeyed to Shanghai where they checked in at their hotels in which they will be calling home over the next 5 days. Each of our in-China candidates ventured to different locations to capture photos and videos of themselves in Shanghai. On our third day, the team congregated in Xintiandi, where they awaited their first mission of the competition. Although communication had to take place virtually, the team showed great teamwork where tense discussions took place with their overseas candidates from morning till noon to brainstorm their ideas for the following day's plan. The fourth day was Shanghai's team's first official live broadcast at Global Harbour Exhibition. As it was the day before the Mid-Autumn Festival, many activities were taking place. Each of our Shanghai Media Challenges expressed their knowledge on activities and events from advanced animated technology to traditional Hanfu clothing, arts and crafts such as calligraphy and shadow puppet shows. The Shanghai team specifically chose this location for their live stream as the events within the exhibition best showcased China's amazing cultural output and cultural confidence to the globe. On the fifth day of the Media Challenges event, our Shanghai team had the honor to speak and gain knowledge and advice from an experienced CGTN presenter, Ling Nan. Tasked with producing 2 videos which consist of a 5-minute documentary and a 3-minute video package, the challengers sought advice and recommendation from the presenter. Much knowledge was gained and the talents expressed their privilege to gain such valuable advice. As afternoon came, the Shanghai team members ventured out into the streets to film and gain materials for their 5-minute video documentary. The team visited many local boutiques and stores, spoke to many locals in their hopes to best convey their ideas and story. The tension was high and the pressure is on.
Ooh, bravo! Team Shanghai!
Can you please introduce yourselves?
Hi everybody, my name is Peter. I'm from Wuxi. Currently working in Beijing and in media, specifically in audio. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a student who studies in Canada and I'm based in Shanghai.
So I'm Ilham, I'm based in Wenzhou, and I've been doing a lot in the latest years on TV shows back home in Italy, so.
Okay, media personality, yeah.
I'm Yifu and I'm in Beijing. I'm a host, Chinese host in finance and science.
Yeah, so none of you is from Shanghai yet. You're called Team Shanghai. Nice.
Just been in Shanghai.
So we are also joined by 3 members online. Hi, introduce yourself.
Chi-Chi, where are you just now?
Hello, I am Chi-Chi and I am from Australia as one of Shanghai's team members from overseas.
Welcome, and Eric and Monroe over there.
Hi, I'm Eric.
I'm Monroe, and we are now in London.
Yeah.
But we are from the Shanghai team.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do, all of you?
We are students in London.
Yeah, we are television journalism students.
Yeah.
Just graduates actually. Yeah.
Journalism. And Chi-Chi?
I do a variety thing. Let's say an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I thought you sell dolls. You know, that's the store.
No, they're actually merch and trophies from work.
all right.
So can you tell us a little bit about the experience in Shanghai?
Yeah. This is the place that we got the first mission, which is Xintiandi. Yes, and we met our mentor or tutor, which is Ling Nan. She's a really great anchor, and she gave us a lot of very valuable suggestions on what we're going to do in the next step. And she gave us the mission, which is to do a live stream, right? And at that day, we arrived there. Is the place surrounding people, and the van we were having. And, you know, like we would like to describe the feeling of arriving there and
both scared and excited.
Yeah, you know, because it's the first time that we have that kind of experience.
Right, now you're used to it.
Yeah, after that we got a snap.
So what is the most difficult part?
In the Xintiandi part, I think is snap live stream because we need to, you know, it's non-script thing.
你现在把所有东西写下来。
我说哪段？
我随时可以开始，但是我自己要练很久。
你摇下来，我是定了再说话，还是？
Okay, are you the spokesperson of the team or the rest of you?
And I would like to give my mic.
All right, okay.
We were actually given a really difficult mission to find an event to go to, and during those days, we just arrived in Shanghai and there was typhoon, there was COVID-19, so not many activities were open and available to us. And also we were approaching a very important Chinese traditional festival, the Mid-Autumn Festival, but we just just asked for many connections. We made some late night calls so that we finally contacted for this event that we could go to. And it was actually a pretty pioneering and groundbreaking event because it had like a big Chinese interactive anime exhibition, and also it has many traditional cultural elements. So it was such actually a coincidence and also a surprise for us to be able to find this event, because what makes you feel challenged makes you feel excited.
Yeah, okay, are you gonna share with us something too?
Oh yeah, it's still that day, so that was also part of the live stream. The ending, like the final part, was to write these Chinese characters, and obviously I was assigned the easiest one because I don't know Chinese, so.
So you have to write your own character?
Yes,
So there are 4
exactly.
characters. There is one missing then. Standing in the middle doesn't have to do anything? This is the guy, right?
And we took it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to show
You have the characters.
It's really like it's an ugliest one, maybe. Well, Chinese people always say, your handwriting is like yourself, 自如其人. But maybe my handwriting is not as good as my handsome face, I think.
Now you know how to respond to your mom. Say, it's beautiful in its own way.
Yeah, its own way.
All right.
We're going to go over and speak to our special guest and team leader. Josh?
Yeah, so I'm basically a tour guide. I was carrying a selfie stick for hours and hours. And yeah.
Is it a difficult team?
It was not easy. It was never going to be easy, right? I mean, that's news media, right? We've got deadlines to meet, and there's a lot of pressure to get things finished. Work as a team, communicate, have patience, empathy, the ability to listen, things like this. It was a big learning experience, not just for them, but for me too, actually. Watching the process and communicating with these guys, and yeah, so it wasn't easy. But
yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
Now we're going to go over quickly and speak to our online participants, our online challengers from Shanghai, because I want to know how you guys got involved in the challenges, even when you're outside the country. How did you do that?
Yeah, okay. So we were really fortunate. We had Josh when we went to the museums, when we went to the exhibition. He was the one that took us around and was pretty much the middleman between our team lead, our team members, and us candidates overseas. So that was really wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are paid to do. Right. So Eric and Monroe.
Yeah, I think the Josh
Yeah.
just like our tutor.
Yeah, just many thanks to Josh, because Josh just take us to everywhere and join the Shanghai team, and I think this is worked and it's helpful for us. Yeah.
Okay. So in the end, the conclusion is, Josh, you're a great tour guide. Who is the Dylan?
Yeah, I'm the team leader of Team
Team
Shanghai.
leader, yeah.
Yeah, as a team leader, my job is sometimes felt more like being the coach of a basketball team. And we have all the talented superstars together. Yeah, ultimately, they did work together as a strong team, and they took care of each other, and they sacrifice. I think those are the most valuable things, and stronger together, Team Shanghai.
And let's give it a round of applause for Team Shanghai.
Team Shanghai. And of course, next up is Team
Wuhan. We're
Team
going to watch
Wuhan.
2 videos now.
The videos.
Let's roll it.
The city awakes. Residents in Wuhan grab a delicious bite before heading to school or work as traffic increases. The Wuhan Yangtze River Bridge is the first bridge built over China's longest river, the mighty Yangtze. This engineering marvel fulfilled the dreams of generations of Chinese to build an iron link connecting China's north and south, as well as the hearts and minds of the people. Nightfall, lights dotting the river, and buildings come alive. Wuhan's bright lights symbolize this hero city's prosperity, unveiling its charisma to the world. The night is young. There is still much to experience in this vibrant capital of central China. Every day is a different day. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new beginning.
Wuhan, good morning.
صباح الخير ووهان باري لويس ووهان شوبرافات ووهان
武漢早晨
Wuhan, Wuhan. Wuhan, bonjour. Wuhan, guten Morgen.
Wuhan, kalimera.
Wuhan, Shubprabhat.
Wuhan, 우츠투어마.
Ohayo, Wuhan.
Wuhan, 좋은 아침입니다.
Good morning, Wuhan.
Wuhan, bon dia.
Dobre utro, Wuhan.
Wuhan, buenos días.
God morgon Wuhan
武汉早。
武汉早。
Well, I really like the phrase Wuhan different every day because it's my fourth time. This time, I really think we got to experience the city and we got to see more of the lifestyle of the people. And it really is a livable city now.
Oh, I would say, that one has hot dry noodles stand, right? We are learning how to make it in Mr. One store. For me, I don't like spicy food, but the hot dry noodles, we can, even if we don't put hot oil into it, I think it's still very tasty. I would recommend people to go to Wuhan to have the hot dry noodles. Yes, that's delicious. And even if you don't like spicy food, you can still have try.
So I guess my favorite moments are many of my first time cooking in the store, first time helping the packaging aspect of this, first time going on live stream of CGTN, and I guess all those firsts were really memorable. But if I have to choose one, the stories behind all the firsts.
Definitely people here because they're really enthusiastic and they are really warm, and we have the live streaming, and when we interview people in Wuhan and they are just like talking about how beautiful and how strong Wuhan is, and they have asked us to try the free samples, and I barely see one person have to say no to us.
There's so much to be excited about in Wuhan. You'll see people with an enthusiastic attitude for life. You'll see traditional skills being passed on from generation to generation. You'll get to experience their unique breakfast culture, 过早. It's a city that never ceases to amaze you.
One of the things that I'll remember the most about this challenge is just trying to figure everything out with, my job. I have a full-time job, and at the same time, I'm also a mom. So just like the scheduling part of it, I know it sounds a little bit stupid, but For example, like I had to do a live stream with my son on my lap, which was kind of like a challenge, but I guess that's what the whole challenge is about, right? So in the end, it was a lot of fun.
Team Wuhan.
First of all, can you introduce yourselves and tell everyone what you do?
Sure. Hi everyone, my name is Enoch Wong. I'm from Hong Kong, China. I currently work at a university in Beijing. I work as a senior manager for international cooperation online education at Tsinghua University.
Hello everyone, this is Cindy. I'm from Jiangxi province, but I work in Beijing.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan. I'm originally from Hawaii and then Seattle, USA, but I've been in Chengdu for the last 23 years. I have a cultural communications company there, and I'm really glad to see everyone.
Hey guys, this is Jim from Shanxi, China. Hey. I just graduated in this July, so I'm pretty a freshman in this society, so I'm really glad to have this opportunity to be here. And I'm currently working in FLTRP, and thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Okay, just a quick note. Jonathan, you've been living in Chengdu for how many years?
23 years.
Do you speak Chuanpu?
Chuanpu, Sichuanhua, Chengduhua.
Yeesh. Come on.
Actually, my Mandarin with Sichuan accent, it isn't as good as my Chengdu accent.
You go ahead and tell us something. Tell us something in your language.
你想我说啥子呢？
你想说啥子就说啥子嘛。Okay, let's do this. You tell us. You teach us one phrase with that accent.
把死。
把死。
把死 means very good.
This is really weird. You know, this is a foreign guy teaching us Sichuan dialect. 把死. You go ahead. You want to try?
把死.
You guys are trying it too. 把死. Very good. Very good. Don't forget, we still have 2 members online. Introduce yourselves, please, Yuki.
Hi everyone, this is Yuki, speaking in the beautiful city of Los Angeles. I'm a senior here at the University of Southern California, studying journalism and political economy. And it's such a great honor to be here with you all.
Okay, and we have, is it Kristen? Christy, yeah.
I was born and raised in Belgium. I live in Los Angeles. I'm an entertainment reporter, and I interview celebrities for upcoming movies and TV shows.
Both of you, Christy, and can you also share with us and your impression of the whole project, and how did you feel?
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, I want to thank everyone who made this happen, this whole challenge. I know you guys have been working on this for a very long time. So we really, Yuki and I, we really wanted to be part of it live. But yeah, so this was the best way we could, you know, be part of this. And I really appreciate it. And I think we had a really good time. I was just talking to one of our leaders, Michael, the other day. And I was telling him that I have really mixed feelings about it, that it's about to end. But at the same time, I'm also excited to find out who's going to win tonight. So there you go.
Yeah, you have to stay on. We'll see. And Yuki?
Yeah, I would say it's a really special experience for me. I also want to say thank you to my lovely teammates, our team leader and our mentor, Michael, and also all the staff working on this. Thank you so much for making this virtual trip to Wuhan really unique for me. I think it's really challenging to help us really get to see what Wuhan is like, to see what a dynamic, resilient, and vibrant city it is. And even though I wasn't able to actually be there, I got a very unique experience. And yeah, I really loved it.
Okay, so your turn to share what you have to say.
In our videos, it was purposely done that we didn't have too much voiceover. We wanted to let you, the audience, to experience Wuhan, to be immersed in the Wuhan experience, as we felt like Wuhan have lit up the whole entire city, China, and the world.
Okay.
So the 3 sentences that was particularly touched is, every day is a different day, every day is a new day, every day is a new beginning. So therefore, we ended the whole entire video with another sunrise. and we hope that you will be the person who travel to Wuhan and experience Wuhan yourself.
I don't know if you noticed there was a few time lapses in the video, and how difficult or how time consuming they can be. Most of them, I think, were taken by me. So I got up an hour before sunrise and rode a bike. I rode the bike to the other side of the bridge, set up my camera for 2 hours. And what did I experience? The sunrise. The sunrise, I sat not like a tourist, but in one spot for 2 hours, two or three times on our trip. And at first, there was just darkness. Later, there was joggers. And then there was bicyclists, cars, there's trains, there's boats, there's airplanes. And it was just an amazing experience to be in one place to watch the city literally come alive.
Yeah, that's Wuhan. Good morning.
And so it was really an honor to be in Wuhan.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's James. As you can see, the photo here is a combination of 9 close-ups. So as we all know, Wuhan and the people in that city have experienced a lot during the past year. So I just wanted to focus on people there because as for me, I personally have experienced a lot during the past year. So just see their faces, they are smiling and they are just, showing themselves. You could barely know how hard it used to be during the past year, but everything has come back to normal. Maybe you are now, or you used to experience something really bad, but everything will come back to normal and even better. We can see I collect all those languages of saying the same phrase, Wuhan, good morning, in different versions. For us, language is like a media platform that brings people together. And you can imagine that if you are in a foreign land or you are not at your home, but suddenly if you hear someone saying all dialects, you will feel home. So what I'm going to say here is that language brings us together. And another part I want to share is that hot dry noodles, they are not just noodles, they are like magic, brings us together, also for our team members. So I really appreciate this opportunity that I could zoom in to hot dry noodles and make it magical.
3, 2, 1, Wuhan, we can!
Thank you, Team Wuhan. Now we're going to quickly go over to our team leader,
Michael.
Lester, and special guest, Michael. Guys, how did the team do? How did they grow over the 2 weeks with you?
First of all, really amazing job, Team Wuhan. I just think overall, this entire CGTN Media Challenger program, it's been a great proxy in terms of training our challengers to become outstanding journalists, right? Because we airdrop them into a relatively new place, and then they have to listen. They have to observe, they have to understand, learn, analyze, and then ultimately synthesize, right? Synthesize all that information in a relatively quick amount of time, and then you tell that story to the world with accuracy as well, right? We train them in terms of thinking quick on their feet, our Snapstream challenge, and they passed that as well with flying colors. Stamina. I think we were very effective in terms of communicating with each other, both on the ground as well as with our overseas challengers with Yuki and Christine. So a great experience overall for Team Wuhan.
I just want to see, in the future, I know there will be hard time coming and appreciate about that, but just believe yourself. And as long as you have a dream in your heart, you just go for it because you are media challengers and you're once in the Wuhan team. Yeah, and Wuhan we can. Yes.
Yeah, whatever happens, it will be boss. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Team Wuhan. All right, next up will be Team
Puja Hey,
Team Puja Hey.
Who is Ashma? The local ethnic legend has it that a pretty young lady Ashma fell in love with a young man. But Ashma was forcefully taken away by an evil tyrant who wanted to marry her. Ashma and her lover managed to escape. People say they finally settled down in Puzhehai. So, we're going to find out more about the story in the village.
我就是阿诗玛呀。啊，您就是阿诗玛。对，在我们这边的话是年轻点的小姑娘就叫阿诗玛，然后年轻点的小伙子就叫阿黑哥。
In E language, Ashma means woman shining like gold, and calling a girl Ashma means the girl is kind-hearted and lucky. E people have been living in Yunnan for more than 2,000 years. Media challengers have come to Puzhehai scenic area in southwestern China's Yunnan province to know more about the E people. For E people, dancing is for entertainment and interaction between young men and women to find their romantic interest. Men like to play their traditional musical instrument, Sanya, a kind of trichord, while women always dance alone. We're told that searching for Ashma through the E ethnic group's costumes, architecture, and landscape is far from enough. We also need to experience the E ethnic group's bonfire party. Before attending the bonfire gathering, we decide to go to local costume shop to rent some traditional E costumes and accessories.
是不是它是应该是4件是吗？还有一个披肩，还有一个腰带，还有一个帽子。嗯，
是那个蝴蝶结的那种帽子。
哎，对对对对，嗯。
3、2、1，点火！
We start the party by lighting up the bonfire together with the local people. The bonfire party is significant to the E people because they see themselves as an ethnic group of fire. Bonfire is also an integral part of their cultural life. We also had various dance performances by the E people.
我们现在呢，大家看到了周围有竹叶，那接下来这个舞蹈呢，就跟我们的竹叶有关，叫做竹叶琴。
竹叶琴。
对，咱们的阿黑哥用竹叶吹奏出美妙的乐曲，吸引阿妹的注意。
For the E people, the dancing is not just a performance, but also a way of telling Ashma's love story.
Global challenges.
The best part of the bonfire is performing the Hualian tradition, in which people daub each other's faces with black rice ash. So, why would the E people ever think of daubing their faces?
Legend has it that after everyone had daubed their faces, the evil tyrant couldn't recognize Ashma's face, and he couldn't take her away.
Now, black stands for prosperity and luck. So the darker your face, the more prosperous and lucky you become. As we search for Ashma, we've learned that every young lady of E ethnic group is called Ashma, and they're all around us. At the same time, we managed to experience the culture of the E people. Though we didn't find the real Ashma in the story, we find the Ashma spirit of kindness, bravery, and diligence as embedded in the local people's characteristics.
China's economic development and modernization are occurring at an astonishing pace, and Yunnan is no exception. With increasing pressures from tourism and other industries, the region's treasured natural and cultural landscapes are at risk. In 2005, the Yunnan Province Tourism Development Master Plan, developed by the Yunnan Bureau of Tourism, United Nations World Tourism Organization, and the National Tourism Administration of the People's Republic of China, proposed 52.6 million tourists by the year 2010. This without realistically addressing the carrying capacity of the province's exceptional historic and cultural resources, as well as its fragile ecosystems. Traditional tourism isn't environmentally friendly. Air travel emits carbon, hotels and resorts burn through water and energy, and overcrowding of natural wonders diminishes biodiversity. So, in response to this, what is sustainable tourism? Sustainable tourism is centered on tourists lowering their carbon footprints, promoting local jobs, and learning about the place that they're visiting, which has emerged in response to traditional tourism's harmful side effects. And in China, private companies and local governments alike are pushing this concept.
We wanted to find out more about homestays, so we asked Miss Ting Zhang, an owner of a homestay herself, how she got into it.
4 years ago, we came here and built this homestay. You know, where the citizen came here from other city and know the local people. So we now knew about the culture of the local people, and the village was the ethnic village. And so we came here and know about their culture and attracted by their enthusiasm. So we built this homestay and introduced the culture to the guests from all of the world. And we create the different form for run the homestay.
We have enjoyed our remote holiday in Puzihei a huge amount. The beautiful landscape, the diverse local cultures, these are things to protect at all costs. Next month, Yunnan will host COP15 from October 11th to October 24th. COP15 will be the first time world leaders meet in a forum of this size to discuss the issue of biodiversity. It is clear that what I and Sean have witnessed in Puzihei the last few days are tantamount to what we should be doing in Yunnan in the future. In order to preserve its long and ancient history, we must put sustainable tourism at the top of the agenda. This has been Freddie Atta and Sean Doherty for CGTN Media Challenges. Cheers.
Team Puzihei!
Good evening, everyone. My name is Uchenwoke Ogochukwu Neka, Nelly. So just remember Nelly and it's fine. And I'm from Nigeria, West Africa. And I'm a final year MBA student in Taiwan University of Technology. Thank you.
Thank you, Nelly. Hello, everyone. My name is Jing Ho Jing, and I was born in Long Island, but not that one in New York City, but the one in Shandong province. I used to be an English teacher for like 2 years, and right now I'm a project manager in media industry. So behind all these job titles, I would define myself as a storyteller. And now I would like to be the window for the world to tell Chinese stories to the world. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, good. I'm one of the members from Team Yunnan. My name is Johannes Tao, and you can call me Johan. Oh yes, one more thing. We have Sean, Freddie, and Debao. So we are Team Yunnan. I'm a filmmaker, and I'm so glad to be in here with my teams. And I want to share about the team slogan to you guys. It's hey fun, have some more fun. Yes, just remember that. And the most important thing is we are Team Yunnan, but the name of the logo is called Pu Zhe Hei. So important things for 3 times. Pu Zhe Hei, and Pu Zhe Hei, okay?
A quick knowledge about the name Pu Zhe Hei is actually the language of Yi people. In Yi language, it means a pond full of fish and shrimps. So it shows the place that is abundant of a lot of resources, a lot of delicious food. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, don't forget our online contestant.
Yeah, let's come and say hello. We've got 3 online contestants
So
here.
let's start with Sean.
Hi everyone, my name is Sean Doherty, I'm 24 and I'm from a beautiful part of Ireland called Westport in County Mayo. I'm currently working here as a medicinal chemist, and actually before the pandemic occurred last year, I was living in the beautiful city of Chengdu in Sichuan province. It's been extraordinary to experience such a unique culture that has been preserved for centuries in China, and it's still being brought into its modern context, and it's just been brilliant to celebrate it.
Yeah, hopefully next time you can be there in person, all of you. And Freddie, how about you?
Hi guys, I really want to find my Ashma now in Cambridge after that amazing video. Thank you guys. My name is Freddie and I'm from the UK. I'm from Cambridge. Famous for a Chinese poet, Xu Shenhua. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's very famous. And I've spent a long time trying to find inspiration for this poet. And I'm really delighted to be here today. And it's been an absolute pleasure to work with the team. So thank you very much.
Thank you. And Debao.
Hi, everyone. It's so great to see you guys again. My name is Li Debao, and I was born in Harbin. Studied in Communication University of China. Now I have been living and working here in Beijing for about 5 years.
All right.
Welcome all the team members. Now we're going to have a look at some pictures and see what you've been up to. So can you tell me a bit more about this black, is it a rice
I can't
ash?
even recognize the guy in the middle.
That's our team leader.
He's got the most blessings, right?
That is the black rice. For the people of Pujohe, the burning of black rice brings about prosperity and luck. So the more blacker you are, the more prosperous you become, the more lucky you become. So like me.
So after that experience and you all got richer?
Yeah, we actually.
We have like a white luck and also the black luck. That part is the black luck. People give you luck through dubbing your face. And also on our first day, we have our white luck, which is the water fight. Would you like to introduce something about our water fight?
No thanks.
Okay, because he was all wet. We are almost wet all over because the local people, we go boating on the lake of the village, and they express the greeting, the wishes to us by pouring us with water. Yeah, that is the white luck we have.
So let's turn our attention to our online contestants. Do you have anything to share with us?
I do want to share a very impressive moment. That is when I saw our team leader, Tang Bo, dancing.
Oh, come on up, Tang Bo, come on up.
I want to see it dance.
Come on up.
Yeah,
Since you're here.
Since you're here, let's have a chat.
So are they good?
Honestly,
they're not.
No, I'm kidding. Oh my God, I love them so much. I couldn't help keep mothering them all the time. So much so that they started to call me Papa Tom. I see it as a compliment. We've had so much tough time in Yunnan, accomplishing all those campaign missions, but we also had a lot of great time working as a team, as a family. So we've been through so much, and we've come so far, and we made it this way. So very much looking forward to your performance at tonight's grand finale show on the stage. So let's see your possibilities.
And we do have a special guest who also traveled with the team. So why don't you just share with us?
Well, my name is Kate. I think all the challenges, they've demonstrated great potential for their potential media career as a journalist. Pujohe is a new place. It's very exotic. So the fact that they can adapt themselves into that place very quickly, within 3 days, and communicate with the local people, these are tremendous communication efforts behind. So I think these are all very important traits for a journalist. So I think this is probably an end, but it is not an end itself. It's probably just the end of the beginning, and then you will have a very long journey. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Any comments from our judges?
I think that this team was probably the most conversational team that I've seen so far. The relations of your background, the way you guys pulled some jokes off. I saw that, Johan. All you guys, very, very well done. I think it was the smoothest and the most natural, so I really appreciated that. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this demonstrates 1 + 1 more than 2.
Okay, well done, well said. Thank you. Thank you.
Fantastic.
I like the videos too. I mean, it's well produced, well structured.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to say that?
No, we don't get a vote. We don't get a vote.
All right. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, Team Xi'an.
If you want to know 50 years of Chinese history, you go to Shenzhen. If you want to know 100 years of Chinese history, you go to Shanghai. If you want to know 1,000 years of Chinese history, you go to Beijing. If you want to discover thousands of years of Chinese history, you come to Xi'an.
Good morning, Xi'an, and welcome to our first stop.
Xi'an City Wall, longest, best preserved historical walls in China. It used to date back to the 14th century. Many, many dynasties have all been through here.
Let's find out why people come to the city wall.
我觉得在城墙上可以看到整个西安的一个全貌，
参观一下西安这边的古建筑，然后就了解一下关于西安这边的历史、它的意义，还有它的文化底蕴。
主要是来看一下这个西安的文化底蕴这些特色，看看美丽的西安嘛。
But how has the city wall been preserved till now?
对文化的这种传承嘛。
年轻人把历史悠久的文化传递下去，
保护好西安的城墙，是我们共同的责任。
A world-famous history site, it truly brings out the magnificence and the pride of Xi'an.
I asked many people here in Xi'an about one question. What is the best way to start your day here in the city? And the answer seems to be unanimous, which is a nice local breakfast. The various food in Xi'an provides adequate choices and preferences for citizens. From wheat to meat, ancient local people use their wisdom and creativity to fuel people from generations to generations that made the city world famous for food diversity. In Xi'an, many local restaurants stand hundreds of years. Mr. Jing, the owner of Lao Jingjia restaurant on Hui Street, said he's been taking care of his place for 40 years. When I asked him who's going to help him inherit this business, he said, It turns out that years of commitment and hard work is the key trick of inheriting the restaurant and the culture. Just like Mr. Jing and many other Mr. Jings of the city, they use food to inherit their legacy and the spirit of the city. And that is what makes Xi'an, Xi'an.
This is a pedestrian street called Datang Ever Bright City. As you can tell from the name, the design theme is Tang Dynasty culture. As one of the most popular tourist attractions in Xi'an, there are around 6.5 million tourists come here every month on average. Here, you can see a lot of young people in Han Chinese clothing. There are more than 20 Han Chinese clothing stores on this one street. This is one of the most popular ones. 你喜欢汉服大概有多久了？
从小吧，其实汉服我是从小都喜欢。
会带给你什么不一样的感受吗？
我感觉不一样的感受就是会给我增强民族的自信心，这样子传承了我们优良的文化服饰。我觉得汉服是我们汉民族的服饰，我们就应该去传承。
我的话是省级非遗的这个汉人，
这个是那个弹簧木出土的这个双凤纹盘囊，这个是用的珍珠鱼的鱼皮，珍珠鱼皮防火，然后防刀刺，然后制作的这个纯手工缎刻的这个双凤纹的这个盘囊，也就是他们古代的银囊。
年轻人通过这个传统国家服饰这种概念去感受我们过去的前面文化历史，因为这是我们老祖宗传来的东西，大家反而对它的这个文化认可度还是很高的。
The key word that all of our interviewees have mentioned is inheritance.
How can a farmer have a museum? This is a story of Xue Hongquan and shadow play, a performing art dating back to 1900 years ago. Born in Huazhou, the birthplace of shadow play, Xue has been carving puppets for 40 years since 14. Now, he's a representative inheritor of intangible cultural heritage. Behind the screen, 5 members, almost 75 years old, are collectively operating the puppets, sing the local operas, and play the instruments. In the past heyday, they performed 3 shows a day for 3 months on end. They were so escorted by the flooding audiences that they could not even move an inch. Unfortunately, movies took away their pride and they felt lonely. When Xue invited them to perform, they agreed without hesitation.
老一辈自己就说我们是有今天没明天的，今天在这儿演戏，明天说不定就没了。
Realizing their days are counted, they seize every chance to play. Last year, Xue built this new theater with a museum, studio, and a training center, unique in town. These old men do not know the celebrities in the photos, but somehow they know Xue is doing something right, as endangered shadow play on the verge of extinction is regaining attention. Before the pandemic, when over 200 audiences filled the theater, they felt back to those glorious days. Now, they are busy preparing for a one-hour show based on a traditional Chinese myth,哪吒, who fights against fate. The theater does not come easy. In 1994, Xue began to sell his puppets in tourist attractions, making his first fortune there. Then, breaking the local principle of family-restricted inheritance, he provided the training courses accessible to all. After arduous training, only 8 apprentices out of 1,000 remained. To retain them, I have to pay them well, but all my money has gone to collecting antique puppets for display in the museum. His hair grew all gray in the past 5 years.
我15年的头发还是满头黑发，我自己就是非常非常喜欢这个工作，然后也喜欢皮影这个艺术，所以呢，一直是靠自己的能力来尽量的来可以说保护它吧。
Luckily, with support from his wife Feng, Xue is not alone. The moment Xue carved the phoenix for her, representing her Chinese name Feng, she determined to marry this artistic but poor man, against family opposition. They could not even afford a wedding photo, so they pieced together their student card photos. Still, she was annoyed to find her husband devoting 16 hours a day to carving, even during the pregnancy. However, her anger always melted after she saw those vivid puppets alive. She chose to help him with painting and marketing, followed by their daughter, who quit her job to join the adventure. Inheritance is right there, sooner or later.
话叫做传承靠家人，发扬靠大家。
Traditional culture is not dying. It never is.
You've been with us on our amazing journey exploring Xi'an. We've seen how the culture has been inherited generation by generation.
Just like people's passion for Han Chinese clothing has passed on for thousands of years.
Just like the food of the city has prospered as a result of years of dedication and hard work.
Just like the shadow puppets, a man in the county became the artist in the country.
The spirit of Xi'an shall stand forever strong, just like the spirit of the city wall.
I got this feeling inside, this feeling I can't deny. I want it, I'll chase it, I want it. Push my limits, I never quit. Keep dreaming, keep chasing, 'cause one day you're gonna.
Hey everyone, my name is Aaron. I'm a media challenger on the Xi'an team, and I'm from Canada.
Hello everyone, my name is Kim and I'm your media challenger from Germany. I'm part of the Xi'an team, and in this video we are going to share with you our documentation on how we have explored Xi'an in these days.
Okay, so the first morning we're here walking down the Xi'an Ancient City Wall, a famous sightseeing attraction near the city center where people can walk or bike down the ancient wall. I've never actually seen this sort of ancient wall in a modern environment or a modern city before, so this is really interesting and new to me.
That's so cute. Like in Europe we do have castles, but they were left behind obviously, and then the walls are not so well maintained, so you find only ruins. Yeah. Oh, I've read that these are the traditional folk art in Chinese history dating back like hundreds of years.
Yeah, these look very different from the puppets that we're used to, where you put your hand inside the puppet but these ones definitely look a lot more complex and harder to learn. And then we went on to receive our second team mission, which is to actually create our own original shadow puppet play.
So in order for our team, for a better understanding of the movements and how to do the right expressions of their own shadow play, they are visiting the traditional Qin Chinese opera to learn from experts. Yeah, so the deadline for our team members is to perform in 2 days. So they really have to work together to finish this quickly.
And now we're at a very busy pedestrian street here in Xi'an, where they're about to perform their original shadow play. They're getting ready to perform now, so let's just check out their performance.
Yo, listen. This is voice from a city called the Western Peace. Come on, people, fix your eyes on this masterpiece. The Silk Road started here long ago, from the Far East to the city of Rome. The tree.
Honestly, I'm really impressed with what the team managed to come up with and achieve in such a short amount of time.
Like, I love how they incorporated the Chinese cultural elements with modern themes like rap music.
Bye for now, and see you in Hainan.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, and they brought the puppets too. Wow.
Oh, it's all you guys.
Yes. All right, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hey guys, I'm Xuepe. You can just call me Conan. I'm from Nanjing and I'm a big fan of CGTN.
But what do you do?
Actually, I'm a manager of a training center.
Hi everyone, I'm Myrna. I'm half Chinese, half Jordanian. Currently, I'm finishing up law school at Renmin University, and I am a TV presenter for some shows, actually.
Hi guys, I'm Jin Yuan, also Jessie. I'm from Jiangxi, China. I'm a content creator. I make videos about Chinese culture, Chinese languages, and life in China.
Nice rapping.
Hey guys, it's Pablo here. My name is Chen Qiaoshen and I'm from Xi'an, but now I'm working and living in Guangzhou. I'm a teacher trainer at an international school.
All right, and don't forget, we're also joined by 2 online contestants.
Hello, guys.
So it's Kim and Aaron. Introduce yourselves, please. And Aaron?
My name is Aaron. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and I recently graduated, but I'm working as a consultant here in Toronto. Thank all of our team members who are actually in Xi'an, and our team leader and special host, Jessica, for being our eyes on the ground and sort of taking us around the entire week with a huge iPad. Must have been very tiring. But yeah, no, I think it was pretty challenging when Kim and I were both working and then being in different time zones and stuff. But I think that added to the experience. And in the end, it was really nice to learn so much about Xi'an. And yeah, definitely want to visit the next time that I'm in China.
Yeah. And Kim?
Hi everyone, I'm Kim from Germany. I'm a flight attendant. That's why today I'm streaming from Portugal. So I'm happy to be here with you guys.
Is it easy to work from a distance with your teammates in China?
It was. It's just the time differences to arrange and work around our work schedule. But we're happy that we made it. And they were very accommodating as well to keep us posted. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
All right, and team members here tonight, can you tell us a bit about Xi'an and what you were doing there and how the experience was for you?
Yes, actually, I think the theme of our journey is about the inheritance, the preservation of the traditional Chinese culture. The whole city is saturated with traditional Chinese culture. Just imagine such a picture in a corner of a city. You can see an old lady like 80 years old. She's just drawing and writing the calligraphy right there. I think the Chinese culture is just everywhere.
It is.
Yes.
Yes, well, basically, we had a big mission on our trip, which is to have a shadow puppet show to present in front of a whole crowd of people at the Ever-Bright City. So that was a pretty big challenge. And the inheritor, Mr. Xue, who made all these lovely puppets, actually was training us. So we wanted to add something which is of our own taste, something young. So we added Jessie's rap to our performance. So it was pretty interesting learning the moves from Mr. Xue and everything, right?
Yeah, we're busy playing.
Basically, when we were performing on the stage, we only had 2 days, and then Mr. Xue was not very confident in our work, but then finally he was very, very happy and proud, mostly telling us that we are not very delicate people, so we need to have more delicate moves.
Did you have any feedbacks from the audience?
We did. Actually, the day we were performing, it was raining, and we weren't sure if there's going to be a lot of people, but then a lot of people showed up. And then after we were done performing, people actually called us back.
Nice.
We actually learned the Qinqiang, which is one of the most popular Chinese operas in Xi'an. It's actually earlier before Peking Opera, and we learned from the Qinqiang artist. She taught us some moves and some poses. I actually thought, it looked really simple, but when I was looking at the pictures, I looked like a statue, just right next to her. So I feel like the details really matter, like how you tilt your head, where to point your finger, and where to look with your eyes. All those details really matter. So it must have taken such a long time for those artists to perform on the stage. So I really appreciate that.
Good. And any comments from the judges? Yes.
Well, there are so many ways to tell the Chinese stories. The young people, they're so creative. They use the marriage between the Chinese traditional culture of the puppet together with the rap. So it makes it different and unique.
We are unique and we are the best team.
Fighting
Okay, good enough. Okay. Good try anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go over to our special guest, Zhang Shijie.
Okay, hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jessica Zhang Shijie from Team Xi'an. I am a so-called special guest, but I think I'm more like the seventh team member. So I'm more like helper or observer, or like Josh, a tour guide. Yeah, holding the iPad for all our overseas contestants. And during our discussions about the live puppet show, we have debates, we have argues, and even some of our contestants want to leave the house.
Ooh.
Ooh, gossip.
Yeah, this is one of the gossips. So even though that our contestants have their personalities and they are good in a certain field, but once they come together, they're bringing every possibilities together. However, when we are doing the same mission, we are trying to bring everything together and we're trying to make it happen. So I think all our team members are doing a really great job.
Thank you for your comments. And now over to team leader Liu Ming.
I'm very honored to be their team leader, actually. And I'm from the audio department of CGTN. I tried my best to help them and to guide them, and they are amazing. We encounter all kinds of challenges, obstacles, and I feel maybe next second they are going to collapse. And then they would say something like, "No, I don't want to do this. I'm too tired." But they never did it. As you can see in that video, this is their first time. It's very unique kind of performance. They tried their best to provide. Mr. Xue and all the audiences were amazed. And it was bilingual. It was a fantastic experience, even for me. I've never experienced this before.
Who wrote the rap?
Jinyuan.
I wrote the lyrics. I'm not a professional rapper. This is a challenge for me as well, and that was late notice. I had to write the lyrics overnight. I wrote it especially for Xi'an, the city, all about this culture and the stories we want to tell, the story like we told in our video about inheritance. Yeah, so that was specially made for Xi'an, and I'm really glad.
Wonderful show, actually.
All right, and now we've met all of our judges. What's it time for?
This is the time for voting. So all online judges, now it's time for you to vote for your favorite team based on their performances in the videos and probably the comments, the sharings and everything. Once again, everyone on site will also cast your vote too. Everyone, remember, for this round, we only vote for your favorite team, not for any individuals. Write down the name of your favorite team. When you are ready, raise your hand and my colleagues will come and collect your votes. And the online judges, please don't forget to vote.
Yes, I hope you've cast your votes already.
Okay, let's come to one of you to share with us why you voted.
How about Haggy?
Haggy, first tell us where you are now.
I'm in Germany, south of Germany, in a small village.
And please tell us which team you voted for.
Oh, I love all of them, I have to say first. They're really, but the whole storytelling and the whole expression and how I could follow it. I was absolutely convinced with Yunnan.
Wow.
So a Yunnan team got your heart, got your vote as well.
This was the most fluent
Right.
for me.
Good praise, Yunnan. Well done.
And Renee, where are you?
I'm in Wuhan.
You're in Wuhan.
So, who did you vote for?
So did you vote for Team Wuhan?
Yes.
That's an easy guess, right?
I like their stories and their starting this video with the Good Morning Wuhan, and I like the morning of Wuhan every day. Yeah.
What did you think of their regamian?
Regamian. I have it every week.
Right. Just one quick one. Dickens? Yeah, tell us where you are.
I am in Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles. So who did you vote for?
I went with Yunnan as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, and why? Tell us why.
You know, from the standpoint of the sound, the editing, the story, the team coming together to put something, it just all worked seamlessly. Story, very invigorating as well.
Nice.
Lots of people nodding their heads then.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, online judges.
We have another round of voting, but we'd like to invite one of you. Eric, who did you vote for?
I voted for Xi'an.
Xi'an.
Yes.
Can you tell us why?
I think they put in a lot of creativity, and also I'm very avid for anything musical, so I was a bit biased.
Right. Professor Xu?
I vote Fu Zhehei.
Fu Zhehei, because?
I think that not only have a good story,
Right.
also show us the passion of their.
All right, well, we're going to count up the votes now, but first we've got a gift for everyone. Our directors have made a short film, and we hope it will bring back some memories of your time together.
Yeah, take a look.
Media challenges, go for ball! Woo!
Secretary of State Antony Blinken says America does not.
I got this feeling inside, this feeling I can't deny. I want it, I'll chase it, I want it. Push my limits, choose them with pride. Just that feeling inside. The world is your stage. Be ready for change. Keep going, just keep it going. Spread your wings, look up and see. It's time to run. It's time to fly. It's time to soar. High above the clouds. Don't back down. You're gonna hear the cheer from the crowd. It's time to run. Your time to fly. Your time to soar. High above the clouds. Don't give up. You're gonna hear the cheer from the crowd.
Every time I pick up my camera, every time I speak my voice, media challenges on, bro. Use my words, lift my ammo. No matter where you're from, we got you. Skies are falling, we catch it. Snakes everywhere, we about it. I've been sending out cause we got it.
I got this feeling inside. This feeling I can't deny. I want it, I'll chase it, I want it. Push my limits, I never quit. Keep dreaming, keep chasing. Cause one day you're gonna shine. You're brave and choose them with pride. Just that feeling inside. The world is your stage. Be ready for change. Keep going, just keep it going. Spread your wings, look up and see. It's time to run. It's time to fly. It's time to soar. High above the clouds. Don't back down. You're gonna hear the cheer from the crowd. It's time to run. Your time to fly. Your time to soar. High above the clouds. Don't give up. You're gonna hear the cheer from the
Whoa! Media challenges!
Good memories? All right, the votes are in.
Based on your performances and all these videos, and we have the final result of the first round voting. All these votes being combined both on-site and online. We're going to announce the numbers first. There is a 39. There is a 31 votes. There is a 25. And there is a 19. Team Wuhan. Your number is 31. Not that enthusiastic. Looks. Team Xi'an. Your number is 25. 39 and 19 going to either Pujahe or Team Shanghai. Team Pujahe, your final vote for first round is
39.
39 today. And Team Shanghai got 19 votes. Do remember, this It's only round 1, and we have 2 more rounds of competition to go. The second round.
Each team needs to participate in the team battle session, including the teleprompter challenges and the debate. The winning team will be entitled with extra 20 points. Meanwhile, team performance will also be valued as one of the key contributors, which will affect the team voting results.
To be a successful media professional, you need to be able to work as part of a team, which you've all proved. But you also need to work on your own, especially under pressure and with technology. So yes, we are going to now go into the teleprompter challenge.
And we have our very own Zhongshi explaining to you how this game or this part of competition is being played.
Greetings, media challengers. Congratulations on making it to the final, and I hope you make it even further. My name's Zhong Shi. I'm a news anchor with CGTN, and I look forward to meeting all of you soon officially as CGTN colleagues. I'm here to make things interesting today. I thought I'd introduce you to a friend you're gonna see a lot at work. The prompter. The prompter can be your friend if you know how to work it. If you don't, it can be a real foe. So here are some tips on how to befriend your first prompter. Number 1, you control the prompter and not the other way around. In this relationship, you're the boss. You tell the prompter what you want and how you want it. You find your pace and let the prompter catch up to you. Number 2, your eyes should always be 2 or 3 words ahead of your mouth. That way, you got time to brace yourself for tricky words, difficult names, names of locations, names of people. Number 3, prepare when your prompter is down. At the end of the day, the prompter is just a machine, and like all machines, it can break down. And what is your contingency plan? Whew, I did this without a prompter today. It would have been nice to have one. But all of you are luckier than I am today because you got a prompter coming right up for you. The question now, media challengers, can you pass the prompter challenge?
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
The Chinese mainland reported 20 new infections on Saturday. That's below 30 for the first time in 2 weeks. This includes 9 domestic transmissions registered in the province of Fujian and Heilongjiang, 2 hotspots here in China. Experts say that Delta variant is driving the recent outbreak. Harbin, the capital of Heilongjiang, is now conducting the second round of mass testing for 10 million residents. Kindergarten and primary and middle schools, they have switched to online courses for a week due to the outbreak.
Ooh, bravo! Well done. Nice, nice.
Well done. All right, Jonathan, next.
Next story. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Polls open in Germany's parliamentary election. Voters are casting ballots to elect new members of the Bundestag, the lower house of the parliament. They will also choose a new leader as Chancellor Angela Merkel prepares to leave office after 16 years in power. Polls suggest a close race among candidates of Merkel's ruling Conservative Alliance and the Green Party.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Thank you. And here comes the third candidate team, Shanghai. Okay, stand by. And 3, 2, 1, go.
A suicide car bombing has killed at least 8 people near the presidential palace in Somalia. The attack targeted a convoy entering the compound among the Dusri. Officers say among those killed were Hiba Abukar. She was an advisor on women and human rights affairs in the Prime Minister's office. It's not clear if Abukar was in the convoy or if she just happened to be close by. Al Shabaab has claimed responsibility for the bombing.
Nearly. You did it. You did it. Ooh, that's a difficult one with the names, right? Okay, here comes team Yunnan, and 3, 2, 1, go.
Clouds of thick black ashes from a volcano Iraq forces the airport to close on the Spanish island of Palma. The corporate island Palma came to life a week ago and has ashes led to the all of 7 flights on Friday. And an airport operator says cleanup operations have begun, but the situation can change at any moment. Lava has destroyed, cover more than 190 kilometers, and would be declared a zone affected by a catastrophe. That declaration unlocked. Sorry.
That was tough.
You have my sympathies. Please do move on to the center stage. And so, Professor Wu is going to make a final decision. Who is going to win this round?
I think I'm going to vote for number 3.
Oh, wow.
Because?
She made the least mistakes
Okay.
and finished almost all the script appropriately. And the reason why I chose her is that she controlled the space. I mean, the pace, the rhythm, and the pause, right? The sense groups in the appropriate way, and also kind of, confident.
Have you done it before?
No, not really. And all of the names are really strange to me. Different from what I've learned. Yeah.
Right, you have to be confident. This is one thing, and the other thing is that you have to be energetic, right? Full of energy, so that you feel so. The audience feels so powerful. Yes.
Okay. Congratulations to Team Shanghai.
Well done, guys.
Next is a debate for the first round. Let's invite them onto the stage. Team Shanghai, Team Xi'an, come on up to the stage.
Welcome, welcome.
The rules are very simple. Whenever you talk, the countdown starts. And each team has maximum of 6 minutes. When you are ready, the topic for this round is AI.
Yes, so the topic is AI is the best thing to happen to humanity.
So we'll start from the online contestants, right?
Oh, yes, we'll go online first.
It will be Team...
Xi'an.
Yeah, it's Kim. Kim, ready?
Ready.
Go.
All right. We think that it is a blessing. AI is a blessing for humanity because it increases the efficiency. We need breaks and they don't. So these errors happen when we are tired. So this doesn't happen with the AI. And it also takes the risk instead of humans, places that we cannot explore as humans. And the digital assistants that we have, best example would be the GPS, what easy life it can bring us that we have this assistance.
Okay, although AI has been introduced into society in the hopes that it would benefit an individual's way of living and to also streamline business, we need to consider the global population is increasing at a 1.1%, which is about 83 million annually. Let me ask you guys this question. If businesses are to take on AI rather than human labor, how is the world going to solve the constant increase of unemployment? Are we going to start expecting the government to hand out free money so people can afford a living?
Okay, speaking of the shortage of the jobs, actually, I think the AI is creating more jobs. You do not lose the jobs, actually, you just switch the jobs from one part to another. Also, I think life really matters. So in some very dangerous tasks, you can employ the robots instead of human beings. So in some man-made or natural disasters, the robots can do those dangerous tasks for us human beings. Isn't life really, really, really important, my dear friends?
I have a question. The first technical revolution led to the World War I, and the second technical revolution led to the World War II. And AI is in the third technical revolution. So what will happen? I don't know. We don't know.
Okay, possibilities. You are talking about possibilities, but actually possibilities make our life much better in the whole life. You know what? Like 100 years ago, people cannot fly. They only dream about it. But Wright brothers take off their plane and everything happened. We have a world of possibilities, right? Who can know what kind of possibilities and advancement will happen in the future? This is our future. As media challengers, do not afraid of it. See your possibilities, seize your possibilities, and make them happen, okay?
This is Elon Musk and also some other very famous global technological tycoons have warned us. The key point that we should worry about AI is their singularity, because when AI develops so fast and actually outsmarts and outwits people, then what are they going to leave us towards?
Okay, so let me ask you one question. How many of you have a smartphone? Basically everybody has a smartphone, and you use the AI technology everywhere. Your Face ID on your phone, your voice assistant on your phone, and also you can use this kind of scanning technology to scan the product that you want on the shopping site. So it makes your life more convenient in the fast-paced life. So you said that it's the worst thing to have AI in the world, and you use it every day.
Yes, of course we're using it every day, and I would like to ask you a question. You are
like giving all of your privacy and information to this kind of the technology company, and how can you define and know that what kind of ways they're going to use your personal information? All right, and apart from that, we have a really good example from what you have already said. Yes, we're using some kind of a shopping sites, and it's actually not you are searching it. It's actually when you're speaking it, you are just talking about it, and they just automatically detect it, then come up to your homepage. And do you think that is a good thing or just a horrifying thing?
I'd like to respond to your question about the privacy. I think a lot of you guys, actually a lot of you, and including me, have been posting things on WeChat or on other social media about your PIN of your hotel location, about your friends, what you had for breakfast, and all those privacies are exposed. You chose to expose them to the social media, to the audience. So why are you saying, oh, people are reading us? No, it's not the fault of AI technology. It's how you use it.
There is something that you guys haven't been mentioning so far. It was all about GPS and smartphones, but a very, very threatening scenario here is the use of AI technology as weapons. Okay? We are living in a world that is becoming more and more real, an arms race of artificial intelligence. And this is something that experts and researchers have been warning about for several years. So just not only focus on our daily life. There are some things that really go beyond that we should absolutely take into account.
Speaking of AI and using weapons, no weapons can be created without the laws of the country covering it. So in terms of weapons, AI being used for weapons, AI is a tool. It is not a person. It is not an object. If a person uses AI for bad intentions, then AI is bad. Consider AI a hammer. I can use a hammer to build a house, and I can crack everyone's head as well. So AI is just a tool to be used. Speaking of problems that we have not mentioned in regarding to humanity, medical, disability, humanity, these problems in general, how much did AI help in helping disabilities? Disabled people can use a lot of technologies. Isn't that enhancing humanity? So in terms of disability, medical, education, how much has AI helped?
Just in conclusion, we want to say that we are just afraid that AI might reach a singularity that might outsmart us people, and we need more and better artificial intelligence laws that are not perfect today. And artificial intelligence, if they outsmart human, they're going to set the laws themselves.
Team Shanghai, time up.
So it is not even 10%, only 10% of human brain has been used in versus AI technology. So in situations where AI technology is going to replace humans, that is not going to happen. I think instead of worrying how AI is going to bring an apocalypse to the world, we should think more in a positive mindset on how AI could help. Due to AI coming, I think the world will be a much better place. As Stephen Hawking said before, he died. If AI is the best invention, if AI is sorry.
Time is up.
Well done, both Team Shanghai and Xi'an.
Well, this time the online judges are making the final decision. And now is the end of the voting. So we have the voting rate, and the winning team is Team Xi'an.
20 more points to you.
20 more points go to Team Xi'an. And thank you so much, Team Shanghai. Hang on, stay there.
Well, I am a little bit intellectually biased, so I actually think Shanghai did a better job.
Ooh.
I'll tell you why. I can actually tell from your arguments perspective, your points are very clear. First of all, AI does create inequality. This is one very important theory in economic development. Are we focusing on fairness? Or are we focusing on equality? So AI does create such kind of adverse effect to our economic development. And secondly, I think you also made it very, very clear that AI had some adverse impact in terms of weapon creation, which is also a very important adverse aspect that we made out of AI.
Yeah. Having said that, Eric doesn't agree.
How did you know? I do. I actually think that Xi'an won for a good reason. Sometimes it's not really what you say that matters, unfortunately, but how you say it. In general, especially Mr. Chen and Myrna, you guys pace yourselves very, very well. It's more important that you get clear across what you're trying to say rather than presenting something, because it's a limited time. There's only so many examples you can give.
All right, thank you both. Yeah, okay.
And now we're going to have another round of debates with our two remaining teams, Yunnan and Wuhan. The topic for this section, for this debate is
social media bringing people closer together or further apart?
Yes. A good topic, actually.
And again, we're going to start with our online participants, and there is a baby there. What does he or she?
It's a he.
It's a he. What does he have to say?
We'll find out in a minute, right?
Yeah, but yes, indeed, we're going to start from Team Yunnan. Debao.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Go.
I think that it's very important for us to talk about this motion. The purpose is to realize that social media as a means to bring people together. Just like this very moment, I'm joining you on this debate virtually says enough. And also, with the spread information on social media, thousands of contestants around the world join this competition. And I think it is a living proof of my point. So how can you tell us apart? Second of all, I think that social media does strengthen the professional connections and also people's feelings, because it actually allows people who have same interests to find each other and to build a relationship from there. In there, it actually expands your social circle, and also you can find your own community.
I wanted to define what social media is, what we're talking about. So we're basically talking about these online platforms, such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but also, a place where people can express their opinions. So for us, we think that social media is making us unsocial because we've all sat at a dinner table with someone who was looking at their phone the entire time. But then there's also the thing about, people are becoming so obsessed with posting the perfect selfie that they kind of forget what's going on around them. And, bottom line is that there is no real interaction anymore.
I would like to raise the point about the narrow definition this team is using for social media. We believe social media to encapsulate Zoom, Skype, and other platforms. Imagine a world in the pandemic without social media. What a public health disaster it would be. What a public health problem. If we want contagion and pandemics to proliferate, then we shouldn't use Zoom. Is that what you're telling us? Is that what you're telling the proposition?
Actually, over 1 million people have experienced cyberbullying. It's a very common phenomenon because people really don't know each other when they're on social media. Actually, cyberbullying can actually lead to suicides and other tragic loss.
Okay, I want to respond to the points you just mentioned. First one, I don't think the social media is the evil. The evil is the person who is using it. The social media is just the tool. Another one, I want to know, how do you know people? You know things through information. So the social media platform, they just offer you the chance to know information. So on the social media platform, you can go have information. So with the development of technology, so you have more information. So that is the advantage of social media platform. Thanks.
I want to give an extension or rebuttal to what the role of social media play in this whole entire hatred. Is that hatred is easier to develop against people you don't see, right? It's easier to hate abstract concepts. But however, it's much harder if I were to know you as a friend, if I were to live by someone as a neighbor, if I were to work with you as a colleague, it's much harder to hate someone. That's why social media is such a dangerous place that pushes people further apart. Let me give you one more example. It is research that shows that negative views of immigration tends to be weaker in areas with high level of immigration. Reason why is because you nearby people with different race. Therefore, you know them. It's very, very difficult to hate them. For what I'm saying right now, if this is going live, it's very easy for netizens to bash me online because they don't know me personally. So this is why what happened is that people don't necessarily know each other, but he is inciting. This is the power I would hope to not have repeated again by pushing people away.
We believe that social media is for the people and for democracy. And we believe that this is the only possible way that we can have any fairness in our society. And I just like to raise the point that with people and with different interests, in the global village that we live in, we can connect with people with different interests to us. And instead of village gossip, we have a global audience too.
Time is up for Team Yunnan.
Well done, well done.
it's actually building a wall in between the people because you always stay in the comfort zone. So it's actually you are tearing people apart. So that's our opinion.
Well done, both teams.
What a debate! What a debate!
What do we think?
Probably the camera didn't catch this. This guy, he was really nervous. So what exactly happened? What happened?
Yes, I was expecting more contestants from overseas online to participate. But anyway, in general, it's a good job. Yeah, I'm really proud of you guys.
All right. Any comments from the judges?
Enoch, how is your back?
How's my back?
Yeah, because you carried the entire team. On your back.
No, this is well discussed among our whole entire team.
Okay, let me run down some points. Came in with an iPad. Super organized. Prepared. You brought in data. No one here can prove if it's right or wrong. But you know the saying, right? In God we trust, everyone else must bring data. It was impressive.
It was true, it's true.
Very well done.
Let's check out the final voting result from the online judges. And the winning team is Team Pu Zhehei, Team Yunnan.
Well done.
You won 20 points.
20 more points. Well done.
Thank you. And congratulations. Now you may go back to your seats. That is the end of the 3 rounds of competition. Basically, we have all the votes and points coming from the 3 rounds. Yet we have another comprehensive voting. And this time we're going to invite everyone to vote for your favorite team and favorite individual. Just to clarify, for online judges, you vote for 1 team only, but you can vote for 3 individuals.
So who impressed you the most? All right, I got too excited. Now we've got...
Yeah, make it formal. Let's step onto the stage and announce the names of the final winners. So we're going to start with individual award winners.
And these are for people that have shown outstanding individual performance. So in 3rd place, we have Zhang Zhaohe.
Yeah, come on up, come on up.
And in 2nd place, we have Myrna. In 1st place for outstanding personal performance, the one, the only, Enoch. All right, and can we have Josh and Zhang Shujie up to the stage, please, to present the awards?
And now Professor Wu Minzu is going to present the awards to the 3 winners. Good. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
All right, and now we've got 3 more special awards.
In recognition of your valued participation and significant accomplishments, Kristen
Yes,
from Wuhan
Kristen.
team. Anyone from Team Wuhan, please come over here on Kristen's behalf to receive the award. Okay, let's do it together then. In recognition of extraordinary achievements as the most impressive streamer, and this award goes to Enoch.
Another one.
In recognition of your significant performance as the most valuable content creator, this prize goes to Nelly. And I would like to invite onto the stage to present the awards Eric Fu, Professor Xu Minghua, and Xia Bobo.
Come on up, everyone.
And congratulations. Present the award, please, for Kristen. And you've just won. Hey, baby.
Well done.
Nelly.
Well done, everyone on stage and everyone down here as well. Well done to all of our teams.
Congratulations!
And we would invite all the team members up to the stage.
And all members of the 4 teams, please come on. Come on up.
Yeah, team members, all team members up on the stage. And team leaders. The most exciting part of the evening. We are going to find out who the Media Challenge winning team is.
There are 2 third prize winning teams. And the third prize goes to Team Wuhan and Shanghai. And we'd like to invite Kate to present the awards to the 2 winning teams.
Now we are going to call the second place team.
At the same time, you'll get the idea who is the winner of the first prize.
It will all become clear. Second prize goes to Xi'an. And please, can we ask Michael to come up and present the second prize award? Well done, Xi'an. Fantastic work.
And the winning team, the champion tonight. What a secret. I don't know which team.
I don't know. Who is it? Who is it?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Team Hainan. Congratulations.
Well done, everyone. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Whoa! And we invite our special guests and team leaders to join us on the stage for a big picture. And many thanks to online judges for your efforts. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your input.
All good things must come to an end, and so the Media Challenges is now over.
And this is only at the end of the campaign, but this is the beginning of more great stories that you are going to produce and to share with the whole world. We look forward to that. Congratulations. Let's say it again. The Media Challenges, see your possibility.
Every time I pick up my camera, every time I speak my voice, Media Challenges on, bro. Use my words, lift my ammo. No matter where you're from, we got you. Skies are falling, we catch it. Snakes everywhere, we about it. I've been sending out cause we got it. I got this feeling inside. This feeling I can't deny. I want it, I'll chase it, I want it. Push my limits, I never quit. Keep dreaming, keep chasing. Cause one day you're gonna shine. You're brave and choose and with pride. Just that feeling inside. The world is your stage. Be ready for change. Keep going, just keep it.